Welcome to Lamu, East Africa, a place where time stands still, and every corner tells a story of romance, magic, and adventure. I'm Tandy of Tandy's Haven, and I'm excited to share my unforgettable journeys to Lamu with you. Traveling to Lamu is an adventure in itself. You can fly into Nairobi and then take a domestic flight to Lamu's Manda Airport. There are also flights from Mombasa and Malindi. Alternatively, you can travel by road to the coastal town of Mukoe, where all ground transport stops. From Mukoe, boats and water taxis are available to take you to various parts of Lamu Island and other islands in the archipelago. I used to fly to Lamu from Malindi, and the first sight of the archipelago never ceased to thrill me. Upon landing, the excitement of walking to the jetty and getting into a boat was unparalleled. The sea breeze as the boat moved smoothly through the deep blue water and the gradual appearance of the ancient town and villages made each journey unforgettable. The best time to visit Lamu is between November and March, when the weather is perfect for beach activities and exploring the island. As a visitor, I would suggest avoiding the rainy season, typically from mid-April to around July, August. The ocean is definitely less inviting, and beach activities are more challenging during this time. One of the highlights of Lamu is the annual Lamu Culture Festival held in November. This vibrant event celebrates the rich Swahili culture with traditional music, dances, dhow races, even poetry readings. It's a cultural immersion you do not want to miss. During the festival, Old Town Lamu comes alive. Donkey races abound, and in the open bazaars, poets share their crafts. Traditional dances are performed. Local vendors offer street food, and the streets are teeming with people, locals and visitors alike, all partaking in this age-old festival. Young and old come out to celebrate the culture of this magical place. The dhow races were the highlight of my time at the festival. I would get into a speedboat with seasoned boat captains and follow the racing dhows at sea, careful not to get too close, but still capturing all the special moments. Watching the white sails unfurl and the groups of seamen competing, each hoping the wind would be on their side. It was an experience I cherish to this day. Things to do in Lamu and surrounding villages. You can explore Old Town Lamu. Wander through the narrow streets of Lamu Old Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The architecture is a beautiful blend of Swahili, Arabic, Persian, and Indian influences. I have spent hours getting lost in the maze of alleys, discovering hidden courtyards and ancient doorways. The museum is a must-see, telling the stories of old, showing Africa's connection and contribution to the spice trade and Lamu's place on the historical Silk Road. It also tells the story of other islands in the archipelago, including Pate and all the islands up to Kiwayu. This museum is a treasure trove of artifacts, folklore, and images that date back in history, a definite must-visit. While in Lamu, visit the artisans who designed the famous Lamu doors, intricately carved and steeped in history. It's amazing to watch the skilled craftsmen create these doors as has been done for centuries. Seeing young and old work together, ensuring that the art and skill will not die out with the older generation, fills me with hope that Lamu doors will continue to be made with the same craftsmanship of yesteryear. Within the twists and turns of Old Town, there is a little shop that sells halwa. This halwa is made from a Yemeni recipe, though the exact recipe they use remains a closely guarded secret, passed down from generation to generation. What is halwa, you ask? A sweet confectionery, I believe of Middle Eastern origin, typically served with coffee. If you want some, you have to get there early because it's in such demand. Don't get there too early though, as they make it fresh every day. The recipe has been handed down for generations, and though others have tried to replicate it, this particular shop is the only one that has stood the test of time. They offer different options, plain or with almonds. Sometimes you might be lucky and get some with sesame seed. I'm not sure which I like best. You'll have to try it and see what you think. Another very special place is Mama Baraka's, a cafe with a closed courtyard where I would spend hours drinking cappuccino and homemade lemonade. This shop is filled with interesting charms and trinkets and mementos to purchase. Through the shop is a little coffee shop offering gelato, different coffees and pastries, and then further down, a few steps down, is a courtyard, walled in and protected from the noise of everyday Lamu life. It's a haven of peace and tranquility. If you're lucky, Mama Baraka herself might be there, sharing age-old stories of her time in Lamu. I loved my time at that place. The cappuccino was good, and the peace and tranquility even better. I would sit drinking my coffee and eating my halwa, though not really encouraged, but they would give me special concessions. I would read, write, or chat with other visitors who had found this lovely oasis. Or if only I could be there now. Visiting the villages. Matondoni and Kipungani villages. You've heard me mention Kipungani in past videos. Well, Kipungani Explorer was the place, and it was located next to Kipungani village. To get there, you would have to pass Mkoe Jetty via boat, of course. The next village you would come to is Matondoni, famous for its dhow building skills. The dhow builders of Matondoni are renowned, even commissioned as far south as Mozambique to work on traditional dhows, build new ones or repair old ones. They build mostly by hand using age-old techniques handed down from generation to generation. It's amazing to watch their work. Kipungani village is a small quiet village, tranquil and serene. It's fronted by calm waters and beautiful unspoilt beaches that stretch out for ages. Many of the staff of Kipungani Explorer were from Kipungani village, and the villagers would allow our guests to visit the village at no cost, as long as it was arranged by the resort. If lucky and donkeys were available, at a cost, you could arrange a donkey ride. The young ladies of Kipungani village with escorts could come to the resort and apply henna designs on your legs and arms, again at a cost and arranged by the resort. There are other private houses along past Kipungani Explorer. However, even when all the private houses and resorts are full, the beaches always seem private, unspoilt and untouched. Peace and tranquility are definitely on offer on this side of the island. Shela is a charming village just a short walk from Lamu town. It's known for its elegant beachfront properties. Shela, though within walking distance from Lamu, is a mixture of old Swahili houses and modern Western architecture. The village has its own Swahili Mediterranean feel. It's a lovely place to visit, with unique shops selling the most interesting things. It's built on a hill, with small alleyways that meander up and around the hill amidst houses and villas. Manda Island is home to Lamu Manda Airport. It's generally uninhabited except for various resorts on the shores. Manda Bay is one of the older resorts on the island, a lovely open rustic retreat. On the other side of Manda Bay, directly across from Shela, many private resorts and beautiful houses have been built in recent years, offering stunning views of the bay. Margilis is one such resort, a lovely place to have a drink, a meal, or even stay a day or two. Kiwayu Island, the northernmost island in the archipelago, a remote and unspoiled paradise, perfect for those looking to escape the crowds. The crystal clear waters are ideal for snorkeling and diving. I remember taking a dhow excursion to Kiwayu and spending a couple of days there. The water was so clear that I could be fully submerged and still see my toes. Swimming in those waters was like swimming in liquid glass. The flora and fauna of the ocean were made even more breathtaking by the rays of the sun illuminating all the way to the ocean floor. When visiting Lamu, one experience you must partake in is the sunset sail. What an experience! This is offered by local captains who deck out the traditional dhows with luxurious rugs and cushions for your ultimate comfort. They leave from different jetties based on pre-arrangement. The sail is dependent on the time of year and the weather, but not to worry, the captains know the sea and the tides like the back of their hands. The sail typically includes beverages of your choice like water, wine, beer, and so on, and always includes local snacks like halwa, my favorite, samosa, viazi karai, and other local delicacies. They are so good, just enough to whet your appetite without ruining your dinner. The sail itself is serene and peaceful as the dhows glide through the water powered by the wind and the skill of the captain and crew. Without a sunset sail, you haven't truly experienced Lamu. Lamu and its surrounding villages and islands offers an unforgettable experience filled with culture, adventure, and natural beauty. Whether you're exploring the ancient streets of Old Town Lamu, sailing on a dhow, or relaxing on a beach, this destination is sure to leave you with cherished memories. Looking up at the starry skies every night makes one imagine how the ancient mariners navigated their way using the stars. Watching the dawn breaking over the horizon every morning gives one hope for yet another day, another dawn as it has been broken for centuries before and will continue to do so for centuries to come, we hope. Lamu is more than a destination. It's an experience that stays with you long after you've left. The combination of rich history, vibrant culture, and breathtaking landscapes makes Lamu unique and unforgettable. Visit and partake in a fragment of history, a piece of the tapestry of this wonderful, magical culture that makes the Lamu Archipelago. If you have any questions or need more information, feel free to DM me at tandyshaven@gmail.com. I can't wait for you to experience the magic of Lamu and become a part of this ancient tapestry. If you've been inspired, please like and subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments. Stay tuned for more adventures from Tandy's Haven.